we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Rattlesnake Valley on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and we're joined on the server at the moment by PK and Farm Boy, and currently doing some seeding here with the John Deere 8R and 8370R, and it is starting to get morning here. Started recording here when it was dark just so you could see the amount of lights this tractor has. It's just a mite ridiculous. Not necessarily a fan of the way they've done the lights, although it is kind of cool. Just looking at the way it kind of got the fog pattern there across the lights. Like I say, at night it looks somewhat okay, but yeah, as it gets more light out, then it just looks weird. As you can see, a lot of lights on this tractor here. And currently sowing some soybeans here. Like I said, we got the John Deere 8370R with the Horsch Pronto planter here. 9 meters at only 5 miles an hour. Why are we going so slow? That's a little ridiculous. 6 miles an hour. Okay. This tractor should be more than big enough to pull this seeder. Shut the lights off here. We don't need those anymore, really. Anyway, Farm Boy and BK, I believe, are working on selling some of the crops we have in storage. Or possibly, maybe they're going to start harvesting now that we got time sped up. Next field is probably ready. This, by the way, is the field I was doing the high-speed video on. So for those of you who watched, slow time down here a minute. For those of you who watched the high-speed video there for harvesting, I think it was just like 4 or 5 minutes long, something like that, just a little short video. It was actually like 40, I think that's 40 minutes of real-time footage of harvesting this field. And what did I make? I forget if it was 3 or 4 passes up and down this field. This is field 15 here. Probably the longest. 22 might actually be a little longer looking at the map here. But it's definitely one of the longer fields on the map here. And it takes quite a bit of time here just to get from one end all the way to the other end of this field here. So are we, what, halfway? Oh, we're past halfway, but see, we still got a ways to go yet to get to the other end here. And like I said, I'm not entirely sure why I'm going so slow here. If I'm experiencing some lag. No, it doesn't look that way. But we're doing a pretty good clip there when I first started recording, I believe. And like I said, this tractor should be more than power enough. John Deere 8370R, 370 horsepower. And this Pronto, I don't recall exactly what it takes. It's probably 200, 250 something, I'm guessing. And then as far as harvesters go on the map here, we've already upgraded the harvester. We got the John Deere 680 harvester. So John Deere harvester there. Working on upgrading the tractors here next. And then we probably want to get a truck here at some point as well. We still don't have the truck yet, but that'll probably be next on our purchase list. Anyway, if anybody would like to join us on the multiplayer server, links are in the description below. There are 2 download links for each server. First download link for each server should take you to the server page. Well, actually, it won't take you to the server page. It'll actually download all the mods from the server page. And then the second download link will take you to the server page where you can download the mods individually, or you can download them all from there as well. And like I said, what is going on with the slowness of this tractor here? We've used this tractor quite a few times in the past here, so I don't think there's any issues with the tractor that I know of, unless maybe something with the update broke this tractor. I know the update there kind of broke our last map we were playing on there. We've switched maps again here on Server 1. Server 1 now is on Gift of the Caucasus map, for those of you who remember that from Farming Simulator 15. And then, of course, we're playing Rattlesnake Valley here on Server 2. And both maps, by the way, are 4X maps. Gift of the Caucasus, for those who remember, a little more involved map from Farming Simulator 15. And it does have the mud on it again. So for those who remember the mud from Farming Simulator 15, well, it's back in 17 here again. And I have not personally played on it myself yet, but I've been told it's even worse than it was in 15, so should make it rather interesting. Okay, finally down to the end here. The tractor did stop, by the way, because I do have the GPS end mode set. field this long, I kind of always make sure I set that just in case I'm like not paying attention and like fall asleep by the time I get to the other end of the field. Yeah, I don't know why this tractor's going so slow. Something is definitely wrong here. Oh, and according to the GPS there, 1,060 it looked like it was about. I think that's meters, I'm assuming. So 1,060 meters here all the way to the other end of the field. You can see the GPS mod counting down there. And that countdown should be to the opposite end of the field there. And yes, we got four-wheel drive, and even the diff locks are all locked on. Normally I don't play with the diff locks locked on. I'll usually leave it in four-wheel drive mode. But yeah, even with all that on, we're still going slow for some reason. Oh well. And I know I've gotten some complaints about I'm not using any John Deere equipment. I guess my response to that is you should make sure you watch the multiplayer videos here, because multiplayer I am using John Deere equipment. We do have a bit of John Deere equipment here on both servers. For starters, obviously the tractor we're using right at the moment, the John Deere 8370R. We've also got the John Deere 4955 on this map here. And then of course, like I mentioned a little bit ago, the John Deere 680 Combine as well. And that's just the equipment we've got bought at this point. Hopefully at some point we'll probably be looking at an air seeder. Yeah, definitely an air seeder of this size of a map. And I'm not sure if there's any other. Oh, we also have the John Deere Ripper. Almost forgot about that one. We have John Deere Ripper as well. Another John Deere implement there. Anyway, we'll read some comments here a moment. Mr. Game and Vlog is asking, after the update, has wheat sold more for you? Not that I've noticed. Let's see, what is wheat price looking like? And keep in mind, this should be on hard mode, so wheat price is at 468. Looks like that's the highest. So not terrible. John was saying, I've noticed the prices have been revised and a bunch of major FPS issues have been fixed. Speaking of FPS issues, I haven't tried it yet, but that'd be interesting to see if maybe some of the logging there, when you put a lot of logs onto a truck and you put the straps down, that's, by the way, why I haven't done much logging videos lately. When I start loading the logs, the lag just gets unreal, like 10 frames, 5 frames. Just makes the game almost unplayable. Now, you could leave the straps off, I guess, and I have tried that. As long as you take it nice, slow, and easy, you can make it to the sell point, but a lot of times the logs like to fall back off, and that's kind of annoying, so kind of a toss-up. You can either put the straps on and lag yourself all the way to the sell point, or you can leave the straps off and watch the logs fall off as you go to the sell point. JT was asking, how do you unfold the trailer on the Case 9230 canola header? I believe that would be X is what you're looking for there to unfold it. Make sure you have the header selected. I'm guessing that's probably your problem. You probably don't have the header selected. Once you have the header selected, then you can unfold it. Or actually, it would be folded up so the wheels fold up and the trailer hitch is put away. Big Tractor Power was saying, neat operation. Always great to see the Case IH quad track, as he had a chance to film a Case IH 620 quad track and a 60-foot 500 air seeder planting wheat. They are impressive machines in the field. Yes, they are, especially with that large of equipment there. I'm not sure what's up with this disappearing bit in front of us here. That is kind of weird. Obviously, with the advanced time here, this field is going to be a little bit funny as far as the planting goes. Even without the advanced timing, it probably would be, because it's going to take quite a while to plant this field. Let's see what's there. What, 10 minutes into the recording, and we're almost to the other end of the field here. Dayton was saying, nice video. Thank you very much for that. Nick was asking, can you upgrade your semi? I don't really plan on upgrading the semi there on Goldcrest Valley. Kind of like the one we currently have. Like I said, really the only change I'd like in it if it had the option for the double axles in the rear, which there's a modded one apparently out there for that. Trent was saying, keep up the good work. I was also asking, can you make more of Rattlesnake Valley videos? Maybe make as many as you did with Goldcrest Valley. Well, I don't think we'll be making as many videos on Rattlesnake Valley here as we did on Goldcrest, but we'll see once. We'll see how it goes with the multiplayer server here. Samuel saying, I've never seen a combine with those big of a grain tanks in my area. Wonder if it's real. Talking about the John Deere 680 there. We'll get to the end here. I'll see if I can tab over there or not. I don't know. He's on what, field 12. Probably maybe hot to the gas station or something over there. I don't know if there's any other equipment sitting over in that region. Zarens was saying, good video. Okay, let's answer. What do we have over here? Not a whole lot. We'll just visit the gas station here and double check. It's this way, right? Yes. Just a relatively short walk. Being a 4X map, though, it's longer than what it actually looks when you look at the map. So yes, there's a farm boy there with the John Deere combine and the grain tank we're talking about there. So yes, that is a grain tank. Relatively common to see that type of grain tank where I live. More so than the folding style. I think it's the John Deere 690, for those of you familiar with that mod, that has the kind of the folding style grain tank. Not quite as common to see that where I live. More common to see this style of grain tank. Anyway, we'll go back to our planting here. And looks like somebody brought the F-250 over here for our refill. I'm sure we'll need that like several times here. Roman was saying, I have a problem when I try to download all the mods for Rattlesnake Valley. It doesn't work. Keeps saying network error right before the folder finishes downloading. I'm not sure. It doesn't say if he's trying to download the mods for the multiplayer server, if he's downloading the Rattlesnake Valley from like the mod hub. I'm not sure on that, but if you're downloading it from the server here, possibly try downloading them one at a time. See if you can download just one mod, see if that'll work. If it continues not to work, I would suspect maybe like a firewall issue or something. Dylan was saying, like. Nick was saying, for Oklahoma, wish that Farming Simulator 17 on console would add cool, huge maps like this instead of all those little cramped run-down farms with the tiny roads they keep adding. Because I like the farms we have here in the U.S., not little stuff like they have in all the other countries. Of course, on console, you can't get all the huge planters and cultivators that you can with the PC. And there again, that's a good argument for playing Farming Simulator, in my opinion, on the PC versus, say, a console. Obviously, you can't get all those mods on the console like that. And by the way, as far as I know, Rattlesnake Valley is supposed to be coming out for the console. So for those of you looking for a large, more American-style map here, Rattlesnake Valley is supposed to be coming out for it. Supposedly. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. It occurs to me this is a 4X map, so I don't know if a console is going to be able to handle the 4X map or not. This is a fairly detailed map, so well, we are running a nice solid 60 FPS, so that's a good sign. I know you do run into that with modded maps sometimes. The mod authors do a poor job of optimizing their maps, it seems like, and you get frame rate hits, but oh, there went a little one right there. But yeah, so far it looks like it's running at a solid 60 frames, so that is good. And by the way, for those of you wondering how you bring up the frame rate like that, it's F2 if you have developer mode enabled. So as long as you have developer mode enabled, push F2 and you can see your frame rate. Nick was saying my worker now makes one pass and says they have completed their task, so basically useless. And yes, I've kind of experienced a little bit of that myself there. It seems like after a time or two they'll rehire them. It seems like they keep on working though, so I don't know, just something with the field, I'm assuming. It seems like kind of a lot of fields there on Goldcrest Valley have that issue. The hired workers just do weird things that I have no explanation for. Also got a couple comments here from several people saying it was lagging really bad their last episode. And yes, that is true. I mentioned that their last episode are experiencing some internet lag. That has nothing to do with the map here or the server. And it's simply my internet connection to the server that was causing the lag. And that, of course, is, you know, obviously one issue with any multiplayer game. If your internet connection is not liking you, well, guess what? You're not going to have a very good experience on a multiplayer server. Fortunately, for the most part, I don't have too many issues. Every now and then, obviously, but Anthony was asking, why did you plant Field 20 back in grass? Well, so we can make some more money and buy Field 5. Grass is probably one of the quickest, easiest ways to make money there. And not the grass itself, but basically the grass, then we mow it and bale it and make silage bales out of it. Dirt Bike is asking, will there be an actual remake of the Oklahoma map released? I have no idea. And obviously, for those who've seen it, there has been a Oklahoma map that has been released. Unfortunately, like I said, it is nothing like the Oklahoma map from 15, at least in my opinion. Not to say it's a bad map, just for those who are looking for Oklahoma 15, Oklahoma 17 is not it. At least not yet, anyway. Jake was asking how big is Rattlesnake Valley in comparison to Oklahoma. Oklahoma map was a 4X map, and Rattlesnake Valley here is a 4X map, so they're essentially the same size. JT was asking, do you have to pay for the dedicated servers? Yes, I do. Dedicated servers aren't necessarily cheap. Now, in the case of the server I'm playing on currently, this is the server sponsored by Nitrato, so they are providing this server more or less free. Was this not a no-till planner? Okay, I did not realize that. I thought it was.
Hello.
Hey, Chris.
How you doing?
Doing all right. Recording, by the way.
I see that.
I figured it was rather obvious.
Yeah. Any new mods?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay.
And speaking of what Chris said there with mods, haven't had too many updates to the mods lately, other than the maps, obviously. Yeah, like I was saying there before Chris joined, I'm not sure what's up with the planter missing there. Like I said, I thought this was a no-till planter, but maybe not.
How you been, Randy?
Oh, I've been doing all right. Yourself?
Pretty good. Just taking a few days off from the game.
Okay.
Well, I'm not old, but I had to take a couple days off.
Yep.
Don't want to get burnt up.
Exactly.
Whoa, they came out with the gift of Marcus?
Oh, you haven't noticed that? Yes, we got that on server 1.
Hold on.
Yeah, like I was mentioning there, we switched maps there on server 1 due to the issues
How'd it go?
with the map.
Password normal?
Yep, same.
Okay.
And like we mentioned there about the servers as well. No, the other map was broken with the update. Yeah, the update broke it pretty bad, I guess. No, I guess not. Oh, okay.
I didn't watch the entire video, but
So kind of like back in 15 there.
yeah, back in Rivers.
Okay, and joined by Chris here on the multiplayer server.
But still just 12 to 15, you know.
Yep, just the 2 fields. We just upgraded the tractor here. We got the 8370R. And then a day or 2 ago, we got the combine.
Yeah, I know, I've seen that video.
Oh, okay, yep.
The high-speed one.
Yep, the 680.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a problem with this John Deere 8370 or not, but it's like not wanting to pull this planter real well. Kind of stuck at, 6 miles an hour or so.
You take the cruise all the way down and turn back up?
I have not tried that. That definitely slows us down. Yeah, it acts weird. It speeds up for a second, then it slows back down to, now I'm stuck at 5 miles per hour.
Do you turn the four-wheel drive off and on?
I've got them all on at the moment.
Turn it on before? Earlier? Or before you got on?
Yes, they were.
Well, you might have to reset the drive control.
Okay.
It does that once in a while. Reset the drive control, it'll start kicking it back up.
Okay.
Come back.
There's something weird going on because this boat is stuck going about 10 mile an hour going down the road.
Oh, so it's not just this tractor that's having issues.
BK, jump up for a second. Let me jump in.
I did do that reset with the 4-wheel drive.
Maybe it's time for our server restart.
I'm not having a problem.
That must be nice.
I turned the cruise down and turned it back up.
I just did that before.
How fast does it say I'm going?
Shows 20, 30, 30 for me. Oh, now you're up to 40.
Because I'm in the field.
Anyway, like we were saying about the servers there a moment ago, yes, we do have to pay for the servers. Nitrato server, though, here is being sponsored by Nitrato. And, of course, if you are interested in getting your own Farming Simulator 17 server, or they do offer several other servers as well, make sure you check out the Nitrato website. Link is in the description below. And then server 1, that is my original Farming Simulator 15 server. That is now, obviously, Farming Simulator 17. And that server is being hosted at verygames.net. So you do have two different hosting platforms for the both servers. Kind of some advantages and disadvantages between both servers. I know several people have asked, what's the better one? Kind of hard to say.
Hello.
Hello. Nitrato is probably arguably the more powerful of the two servers.
Go ahead. Start harvesting. Randy, is it still going at the speed that you're in?
I am, yes. And yes, it is the same password. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see if Chris can get this tractor to go any faster here. Like I said, it should have more than enough horsepower for this.
The shift 3 you got on?
Oh, yeah, stop at 0%. You can try turning that off. I tried that already. Like I said, it seems like something weird was going on because it would pick up to the right speed and then it just kind of slow back down again. Not sure how fast we can go with this particular seeder here. 12 miles an hour, so we're actually going quite a bit slower than we should be able to. Show off. Looks like you can go fast.
How fast does it say I'm going?
Looks like 10, 11. 11? Yeah, the best I could get was 9.
Yeah, mine shows up if I was on GPS. Forgot to activate it.
Oops.
If you want to give it a try now.
Nope, looks like I'm still stuck at 5 miles per hour. Maybe I just need to rejoin, maybe.
Oh, let me check something.
Yeah, not noticing any error messages there. Anyway, folks, look at the time. Looks like it's about time to wrap up the episode. So just a reminder again, if you would like to join us on the multiplayer servers, information is in the description below. We have a TeamSpeak server as well. And in order to get the password to join the Farming Simulator multiplayer servers, you will have to get on TeamSpeak. And just a reminder, you don't have to have a mic to join TeamSpeak. You can just text chat as well if you don't have a mic or don't want to use a mic. So anyway, with that, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.